Seattle is the home of major tech giants, as you know, like Amazon and Microsoft. It's also the site of the first coronavirus deaths here in the United States. Scott Cohn is there live for us today with how that community is being impacted. Morning, Scott.
Good morning, Carl. The second death in the U.S. and the second in this area announced last night. It was a 70-year-old man who was a resident of this nursing home in Kirkland, Washington. And this place has been the subject of so much of the activity and the concern. 6 of Washington State's 13 confirmed cases of COVID-19 come from the facility. Another 50-plus people have been exhibiting symptoms, and statewide now about 260 people are being monitored for potential exposure or potential symptoms of the virus. And the ripple effect from all of this is considerable. Just here in Kirkland, 25 of the firefighters that may have come into contact with residents here have self-quarantined since this weekend. That's a quarter of the fire department here in Kirkland, Washington. And then it goes beyond that. Schools have been closed, and companies are also limiting non-essential travel. Remember, this area is home to some of the most important companies in the world, names that you know, like Microsoft, Amazon, Starbucks, Alaska Airlines, and F5 Networks, which has closed its tower in downtown Seattle for the day. This was out of an abundance of caution, according to a spokesman who tells me that one of the employees believed he might have come into contact with someone who had the virus. That employee has tested negative, but just out of caution, they are completely disinfecting the tower, and they expect that they will have people back tomorrow. The company also postponing an analyst meeting that had been scheduled for this week. And then beyond that, tourism in Seattle is a $7.8 billion industry. So far, events have not been postponed yet. The next big one is the Comic-Con conference, the Emerald City Comic-Con, which is scheduled to begin on March 12th with 25,000 people. They do expect that that will go on as scheduled. So here's where we stand. A state of emergency declared by Governor Jay Inslee. We expect to hear more from him later today about what they are doing to respond to all of this. It is a mixture of containment of the virus, but also prevention, reminding people about the basic hygiene that we keep on talking about and hearing about, including things like washing hands, limiting non-essential travel, and things like that. And we, of course, are keeping a close eye on the business community here in Seattle and all of these ripple effects as they continue to try and adjust to what may very well be a new normal, at least for now. Guys?